Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I'm continuing on my gay movie marathon, and I've finally gotten up to Monster, the 2003 film written and directed by Patty Jenkins, starring Charlize Theron and, of course, Christina Ricci. Now, this film, I was looking forward to seeing this because I just watched a documentary recently on, nearly said Charlize Theron, on Aileen Wuornos, and I mean, I'd already watched a bunch of documentaries on her, so I know a lot about her case and everything, but it's interesting. She was America's first female serial killer. She was a prostitute. She killed Johns, and it was something that got a lot of attention back in the day. She was tried in 1992. She was captured around I think it was 1990, because she was active in the 80s, because 80s was the best era, of course. I think she was caught in 89, or right on 1990. I think one of them, I need to check the dates, but either way, it was the early 90s that she actually went to trial, and it was pretty, quick. She didn't get much of a chance. She was a survivor. She was an abuse victim. She alleged that the first man she killed raped her and was going to kill her. But she did then, after that, routinely kill the Johns that she would pick up. So, however it started, it didn't end well. The only real problem with this film, I mean, it's well written, it's well directed, it's well acted. The only thing that doesn't work is the casting of Christina Ricci, because if you know anything about the real Selby, or Shelby, whatever her name was, she was a big, heavy, plain, ordinary girl, and no amount of makeup or weight gain could make Christina Ricci look like her. And she was a leech. She used Aileen, and then she sold her out when they were caught. She knew what she was doing. So I don't have a lot of respect for her. She got away with everything, basically. She sold out Aileen, and Aileen knowingly took the fall for both of them because she loved her, and it's pretty tragic. Aileen wasn't a lesbian, but she wanted to be loved, and she thought that she loved her. So I have a lot of sympathy for Aileen and not much for the Johns. There's really only one of them that seemed to have just been in the wrong place at the wrong time. He offered her help, and she ended up killing him. The others were all Johns, and who knows what they were asking or doing, and she found a way to justify it, I think, to herself. But you pick up a hooker on the side of the street, in the middle of nowhere. They're obviously addicted to drugs and doing this because they don't have a choice. You're taking advantage of them. What sort of a person are you anyway? I mean, if you weren't there, you couldn't be in that situation. So I don't have a lot of sympathy for the Johns, except that one who seemed to be totally innocent. It got a lot of awards. It was a very successful film too. It only cost $1.5 million, and it made $64 million. So it was a pretty big hit for the people that made it. Not a lot of people saw it audience-wise. $64 million is not a huge amount in 2002, but considering how much it cost, people got a lot of money back. So a lot of people who talk about Wonder Woman 84, they forget that she did Monster, and she directed the first Wonder Woman. She's a great director, she's a great writer, and it's a great film. I kind of put it off a little bit because I felt like the content, it was going to be better to watch at night. But really, it's really just about the romance and the relationship between the two women and Aileen's story. Very little of it is really about the horrors of what she did. And it plays a lot better than I remember. But ultimately, I'm sympathetic to Aileen. She was a survivor. She was messed up, but society made her that way. And of course, they branded her a monster and blamed it all on her, and didn't take any responsibility for anything that society or a family or anyone did to her, and how she was failed. And yes, she chose to do what she did, but society put her in that situation and didn't give her many options. So I feel bad for her. She was executed in 2002. This film was made in 2003. It's very sympathetic towards her. And the only thing that, like I said, doesn't work is the casting of Christina Ricci, because the real person was nothing like her. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you've seen the film, which I think a lot of people have, let me know what you think. If not, you really should watch it. It's great. And yeah, R.I.P. Aileen Wuornos.